and great and grand Queens. This program is especially for Queens Public Access TV, and you are worth it. We have 72 TV stations on the Glendora Public Access Television Network. It would be impossible to make a special program for every one of them, but for Queens, we always make a special. And since it is so special, we're going to send it to DC TV, public access in the District of Columbia, to our dear friends Karen Beasley and for Carmen. What is this program about? What is its gravamen? After all is said and done, folks, the only thing that really mattered is, how did you treat others? How did you treat others? Why do we go on for 47 years saying that? Isn't saying it once enough? Does it tell you anything new? No. Does it teach you anything? No. This program, A Chat with Glendora, just reminds you of something that you know. Stop! 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 Go into your sanctuary, all by yourselves, and listen to that conscience inside of you. Listen to that soul inside of you. And it reminds you, after all that is said and done, the only thing that really matters is, how did you treat others? I'm going to carry that even farther. Others includes animals. How did you treat others? Animals. How did you treat animals? Did you eat them? Did you confine them into lives of misery? On farms, dirty, filthy, living in urine and feces all their lives, when all they really wanted to be was of somebody's pet? They just wanted to be like your dog or your cat. A friendship, a trust, a loyalty. Be with each other, companionship. That's all these animals wanted. And look how they have been treated. From birth, through years of filth. And why would anybody want to eat anything that had been that filthy? Until their horrible death and transportation to a slaughterhouse. And brutally finished. Okie doke. What day is this? This is a couple of days after the Epiphany. The Epiphany is a great insight, a great revelation from above, a overpowering, supernatural impulse, a calling, a calling. That's what an epiphany is. Why does Santa Claus have 3 gardens? Why does Santa Claus have 3 gardens? So he can ho, ho, ho. Unto him who is able to exceedingly be above anything you can think and anything you can ask. Cogitate on that just a little while. God is beyond anything you can think. The greatest thing you can think, the biggest thing you can think, God is beyond that. The biggest thing you could ask God, God is way beyond that. Do you get the feeling of how far out it is? How big it is? And how great it is? And who is God? What is your concept of God? I don't know. I've never had that, what Buddha had, or what Jesus Christ had, or what Brother Lawrence had. I never had that. I never was immersed in that, lost in that. Nirvana, they call it, or something. But I know what God is. And I can see God and I can feel God. Why? Where? You know. It's helping others. Our spin on a chat with Glendora is that God is synonymous with Jesus, is synonymous with helping others. I know what helping others is. It's something I can feel and I know and I can shake hands with and I can be with and that I can exchange with. And another thing I've learned in 90 years, 90 years old, no doctors and no medicine. Another thing I've learned is that God is whole, God is one, God is all, God is only. Helping others is whole, is one, is only, is all. And what is sin and unhappiness? It's trying to pull yourself away from that whole and say, I'm better than anybody over there. Total failure. End of happiness. That's what the serpent was doing in the Garden of Eden, right? Sure, that's what it's all about. Holy, holy, holy. What is holy, holy, holy? Helping others. Though the darkness hides holy, what is the darkness? Selfishness, ego, me first, separation. I'm better. No. You're not better. You never will be better. You're not better than anybody else. You never will be and you never can be. We're all together. And what's it all about? We're all together helping others, having a very good time doing it. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. Okie dokie. Heir of salvation, purchased of God. Gregory, this is my friend Gregory. Will you come over and help me read, honey?
Oh, yes, yes, Glendora, yeah.
There has been a vegan restaurant opened brand new in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and Tony Ostrander invited Madeline Chapin and Glendora out to lunch there. Folks, they've only been open a week, and when we got there, we had to sit at the bar and wait for a booth. That's how many veganists there were there. Just a week, and it's already packed. Okay, that's a vegan restaurant. And then what's this say, Greg? 200,
Right here I am. So here.
200 blessings?
So here I am,
Yeah,
everybody.
I've started counting the blessings, the good things that happened in the year 2018. I invite you to do that. I can recommend that to you. And already we've counted 200. All good things that have happened. Do you count the bad things? I don't know what we're going to do with that. Put that aside for the time being. And what's this say, Greg?
Let's see.
C-H-A-U.
Oh, Chauncey.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah.
This one.
Chauncey belongs next door, but he doesn't like it there. He likes it here. So what have we been doing, Greg?
Oh, what have we been doing? Oh, he comes calling at our door, and we let him in, and he spent some time over here at our place over here, and he spends time over here. He gets some vegan food, and
He became vegan instantly. Instantly. You can succeed at having a vegan cat instantly. You just give him the meat analogs that we have, like the vegetarian Swiss steak, the vegan porkless tender bits, the vegan meatballs or vegetarian meatballs, and you put on it nutritional yeast. And you can get that at the health food store and a lot of other stores and grocery stores that have vegan departments. And I love Hey Google. Is the
there we go.
is the LG K30 over here or over there?
Oh, it's over there. The phone.
Would you bring it over
Did
and
you
I'll
want the
show them how I
phone?
love Google.
All right.
Google has a thing that says, read me everything. And you go to a screen that you want, and it'll read you everything on the screen.
Okay.
Isn't that terrific? And then there is an app called Dragon.
Here you go.
Thank you, Greg. And you
Yeah.
can talk right into the Dragon under the screen, and he will write down everything you say right away. You can dictate it right to him, and he writes it away to you. And then you can say, Dragon, will you send this to such and such an email? Woo! All right, let's turn him on. There's the home screen. Hey, Google. Go to public access television in Brooklyn, please.
Check out these results.
Check out his results, he said. Now, Greg, where is the tell me everything, read me everything? Is that right there?
Yes. Yeah.
I've reached press this black button.
Yeah. Or the right. This one. The reader right there. There it goes. Then you want to play it right now?
Yes, please.
Go to public access television in Brooklyn. Check out these results. Assistant. Personal updates. Open Explore page. Go to public access television in Brooklyn. Send. Brooklyn. Brooklyn's. Brookline.
Isn't that terrific? She will read you any screen. Just press her little black button and then press go down here. And she will read you the whole screen. Isn't that thrilling? One day I said, Google, I think you're wonderful. You helped me so much. And I got an answer. Nice of you to say. And I have said many times to Google after dialing numbers, I say, thank you. and I got an answer one day. You're welcome. I don't wanna drop this, Greg, is this okay?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
not gonna fall anywhere?
Yeah, that's fine, so, yeah.
Okay. What's next on our list? I have such a long list of things to talk to you about because I can't come and talk to you the way I used to because of FileZilla and for View Connect, is that true?
Connector, yeah. Uh-huh.
Telview Connect serves about 12 of my TV stations. So they take up all the airtime. And FileZilla serves another like 12 of my TV station. And then Robert Jackson, he has something like 16 of my TV station. So they take up all of the TV time, and I don't have any time left to talk to you. So this is a long list that we have to talk to you about. And you be sure that you call me and talk to me, all your things, the way Wayne Collins does.
Yeah, do you want me to read it? It's got,
Yeah,
says, hey, Chauncey, then it says, hey, Google, then it says,
read to me, we covered that.
read to me, then,
And Dragon, we told him about that.
Dragon and, vegan.
Vegan's a pretty large topic. What part of vegan does it want us to talk about? And what's this one?
That's the airtime for the commercials there.
Okay. I would like to have you know the amount of money that Chat with Glendora has invested in television airtime, and this would be broadcast TV. The broadcast TV was the only TV there was up until the year 1970, and then a thing came along, cable TV, okay? Broadcast TV is WNBC, it's your local NBC, CBS, ABC station in your own town, in your own municipality. Like WNBC in Queens, WABC in Queens, WCBS in Queens, that's broadcast TV. WOR, the Fox station and so forth. What used to be WOR, WPIX. And in the year 2018, the Chat with Glendora spent $8,800 plus $1,800 more dollars. How's that? $9,600 on 291 30-second commercials asking people to go vegan and listing the products that are vegan or vegetarian. On October the 12th of 2018, a representative from Channel 6 broadcast CBS affiliate WRGB Albany, New York came to the Glendora Happy House 3, and we passed to her $9,900 in $100 bills. And that was for 5 30-second vegan commercials. Go vegan. Leave the animals alone. Live harmlessly. 5 vegan commercials, Monday through Friday, the first week of every month of the year 2019. In the year, sometime this year, we're going to pass to Channel 6 WRGB CBS affiliate, Albany, New York. Another $9,900 for 5 vegan commercials Monday through Friday, the first week of every month of the year 2020. Total invested would be what? What, about $30,000. What's this say? Oh, Greg, would you tell them about the external hard drive?
The external hard drive. Yes, we recently got a to back up some of our older Gmails. We bought a Toshiba external hard drive for the Hewlett Packard laptop, and that enables us to we could plug in the hard drive to the laptop, and we can preserve all the Glendora's pictures and documents and any videos on her laptop computer. We can preserve that on the external hard drive, and also mainly her Gmail, the Gmail archives of her emails.
But the point of it, Greg, is that our email is no longer dependent upon the internet. If anything happens to the internet, our email will be preserved, as Gregory says, on the hard drive. It's here, it's ours, and it won't be thrown away by anything on the internet.
Yeah, we preserved, we took steps to preserve that, and we got sent back a file from Google about a compressed file of Glendora's Gmails, and we have that that's stored on the external hard drive, and that's all. It's independent of the internet, and like she said, has all of Glendora's older emails are stored on that. So.
And what software enabled you to get it back off onto the hard drive?
The software?
The hard drive of the Hewlett Packard. What was the software?
Well, the software, it's called it's called Thunderbird. It's called
good for you.
No, it's called Thunderbird. That's what it is, and I guess it enables to when you have what they call a zip file. Something's compressed and put on a zip file, which is a condensed, smaller file. It allows you to open it up and read anything that's stored there, and it's called Thunderbird. Yeah, Thunderbird. That's what it's called.
And we thank Robert Parsec for teaching us that.
So he
You
taught
have to
us
have
about
another
that,
computer to put it on, plus your own computer.
but it works very well. So. Yeah.
And you know what else we did? What's that? Is that our 27 minutes?
No, just a warning for me. So no, keep going. So I'm sorry, but.
We cleaned up our email. You know how we do that? Gregory reads it to me and he says it's from Channel 6. I say keep it. It's from Telview Connect. He's already done it, so he deletes it. It's from somebody else. And we can take out the things that are essential to be saved and the things that can be thinned out. And we're up as far as June 2018. And we have to go back 5 years. And we did a whole month. The last time we did it, we did the whole month of July. Today we'll do June, okay?
All right. So okay.
All right. What else is on here?
And your note pages here. It's
Oh, Austin. Folks, we write down every day what we spend and for
Austin,
what, and the date that we spend it. At the end of the month, we take every entry and classify it. Like this one goes into groceries, this one goes into non-employee compensation, this one goes into technical equipment, this goes into gasoline, this goes into rent. And so at the end of the month, we have them all categorized, and we add up those columns, and we know how much we spent for groceries that month, and how much we spent for electric on that month, how much we spent for internet. And then at the end of the year, we take each of those columns and add it for December, and they've already been put down for November back to January. And so then we add it up and see how much we spent for groceries the year of 2018. How much we spent for gasoline, how much we spent for there's 20 different categories. And then, when we have the total for the year, you go over to lifetime, where you started it in 1937, that's when my husband and I started. And all the way through all the years, all the decades until 2018, and you write down what you spent all those years for, we'll say heat. How much you spent for rent. So that you have a lifetime total of how much you spent. Do you know that Austin, my helper, who is going to be, who wants to go to study to be a PhD in clinical psychology, therapy, helping people be happy. Do you know that he did that in 3 days? A couple hours each day? It takes me alone to do it until February. I don't get it done till the middle of February. So I thought that was phenomenal. How much time do we have left?
Oh, Glendora, I'm just went over 26 minutes right just now.
Oh, thanks, dear.
So you get about 2.5 minutes or so, I guess.
Thanks.
All right.
Well, we actually got through one page, folks. Now you call me up and you tell me your show and tell and your care and share. And we covered that, didn't we, Greg?
Oh, yeah.
And,
yes, yeah, these are things we did, so.
External hard drive, you did a good job on that. And and clean up, and we did that. And offset. Hey, that's 2 sheets. Anything that you want to say before we go out of this program?
Oh, we're at like 27 right now, 27.
Okay. It makes me think of the president of Boston University at the graduation, at Franklin's graduation. He said, will the audience remain seated while the dignitaries on the stage pass out? What's this one say, Greg?
Oh, it's his.
The magnifier.
Magnifier.
Can't get into that this week, folks. Do it next week. You've got to learn about this magnifier. Next one, Greg.
And it's his costumes.
Oh, yes. We have 28 TV costumes. This is the first of the year, and this is costume number 1. And they go right through to the polar bear. You remember the polar bear and the snowman? They go right through. The Seventh-day Adventists gave us...
1 minute. So.
Thanks,
One
honey.
minute.
Gave us this electronic magnifier. And I think we'll wait until next program to talk about that, because then we can show it for you. But this magnifier has enabled me to keep the Glendora TV enterprise going because of the loss of vision and inability to see, to read, and inability to write. But this made it all possible, and next week Greg will show it to you, how it works. You want to say goodbye?
Oh, yes, I did. I just waved goodbye there, yeah?
Oh, you said goodbye.
I
okay.
did, so yeah.
Well, let me say this to you. May the God of peace himself sanctify all of us together, completely, through and through. Amen.